North Dakota has a strong tradition of conservation, and it's more than just deer, ducks, walleye, and pheasants. You also have a chance to help out some of the non-game species. Joining us to explain, Doug Lear from North Dakota Game and Fish, and I understand most of your funding comes from hunters?
Yeah, really. I mean, 99% of our funding, when people stop and read into it, we're funded in North Dakota Game and Fish by license sales and excise taxes on equipment that people use for hunting and fishing. We're not funded by the general fund, so that's why there is so much attention, research, management, and projects that are aimed at species that people hunt and fish: deer, ducks, pheasants, walleye, and pike. So we don't put many resources and much energy into things like non-game wildlife species, songbirds and reptiles and amphibians, because that's not where our license and our excise taxes come from. So it's kind of a unique situation. We're one of the only states that are funded by the general, not by the general fund, but by license fees and excise taxes.
So if people want to help out these non-game species that are still great to have as part of the state, how do they do it?
Yeah, there's a voluntary program. Actually, when you're going through your North Dakota State tax form, there's a voluntary watchable wildlife checkoff that you can contribute some of your own funds to if you would like to help out some of the amphibians, some of the reptiles. We've got some projects in the Red River Valley that have benefited from it. In Grand Forks County, there's a real unique piece of prairie in the northern end of the valley that has benefited from this, and other projects across the state have benefited from this watchable wildlife checkoff. Again, it's voluntary, and there's a lot of people that are kind of interested in helping out some of these small critters that we have that make North Dakota such a unique ecosystem.
Sounds great, and I know you have more information at your website, and we've got a link to it at our website, valleynewslive.com. Doug Lear, North Dakota Game and Fish, thanks again for coming in today.
You're welcome.